Yo, what's good? It's your boy Remy Royals and Ruckus. And today's video is for all my single parents out there. Now, what I'm about to tell y'all, you ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna be straight up. Especially if you're a single parent. Majority of people who are single parents don't get along with their... I can't even say that because I don't know the statistics, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But, from my knowing and knowledge of baby mothers and baby fathers, there's usually some drama somewhere associated with it. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily have drama. Like, I have drama like everybody else do, but I don't have baby mama. Like, I wouldn't say I have baby mama drama. But regardless of the fact, here's some game for all the single parents out there. All right, it's gonna be hard. All right. You cannot talk shit about your co-parent anywhere around the child. I'm going to repeat that because you like, what? You cannot talk shit about the other partner or the other parent around your child. Regardless of the history, regardless of the history that y'all may have, and I know, and I'm talking for men and women, I know. Do you know what that motherfucking nigga did? Nah, nigga, you don't know what that bitch did to. I know. But again, if you love your child, right, and your child was produced out of this relationship with this with this person, right? I'm speaking for y'all right now, you know what I mean? With this person, right? This co-partner, right? You can't talk shit. And it's not even only for single parents. I'm telling single parents because it's more likely, but there's a lot of married or people who are in relationships who do the same shit, so y'all can learn from this shit too. So it's not specifically for single parents. It's for anybody, any parents. But you cannot talk shit. Why? That motherfucker, right. Granted, he do. Nigga, I know shit. And I done my shit. So I know. Nigga, I've been told about myself a whole lot of times. Shit. I get it. But look, take yourself out. Take yourself out of the situation, right? And try to put your ass in your child's place, right? Boom. So now you not you. You your child now, right? And this motherfucker talking about your mom. Or this motherfucker talking about your daddy. Granted, this is your mom or your motherfucking daddy. But this motherfucker talking shit about my motherfucking... You do... So, alright, so that's one, right? Two is... Wait. You think this of this person and you chose to have a child with this motherfucker? Oh my God. See, these are the messages... subconsciously that you send into your kid subconsciously when you say and do these things in front of them, especially when you have no, you know what I mean? And we all guilty of this shit, you know what I mean? Everybody, parents that are together, splitted, weren't together, happy marriage, 50 years, we're all guilty of this shit. But it's just like, you gotta understand that this is why, or the ideal of the whole man or woman married first, that's why they have it like that, because it's like, you gotta be ready to ride with this mother sucker, because this person is gonna do stuff that gets you upset, and you're gonna be wanting to talk. And this means you talking to your friend on your phone in your house. But guess what? Your kid is in the next room and hears everything. So it's like, wait, so I gotta sneak around, talk shit about my own motherfucker. Like, yeah. You can talk shit about everybody else, because that's not the other motherfucker that it took to bring that motherfucker, and is the half of of your child. You understand? So it's like, your baby daddy could not be shit, and your baby mama, she probably isn't shit. I don't know. You know better than me. But you can never, ever let your child think that you think that of them, because you then, now that trickles down onto them. So if she ain't shit and she made me, half of me ain't shit to you, daddy. And I promise you, They gonna have the shit that the mama or the daddy has in them, somewhere in them. So it's just like these are the subconscious messages. Blah, blah, blah. These are the subconscious messages that you be sending, or the things that also happens when you're just exhaling, or if the motherfucker really ain't shit and you really just be saying how this motherfucker ain't shit and your child just there and happens to hear it. But understand that has an effect on the child, regardless if you like it or not. You know what I mean? And it's like when the child, if the child comes to you and starts talking to you about the other parent, and how they feel like the other parent don't do this and don't do that, then yes, you can open up and be like, yes, I understand, and I hate this about this person, but we just gotta accept people for, and you teach your child acceptance and stuff like that. But I guess we gotta do our goddamn self, and I'm speaking for me too. But yeah, like it's hard. It's not something easy, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like it's something that's very, very, like, my parents were together all my life. I heard my parents talk shit about each other. Well, I heard my mom talk crap. Like, I heard my mom talk shit about my dad, and she could be right. And as I grew up, she was right in everything she said about him. But it was just like that had nothing to do with the relationship of his being a father to me. And it always just backfired on her when she would talk so much crap about my dad. Because at the end of the day, that's my dad, and I don't like nobody talking about my family. You know what I mean? And if my dad did the same thing, I remember one time my dad was telling my mom about herself, and I was just like, yo, daddy, like, I'm gonna need you to chill. Like, even if I agree or don't agree with you, like, look, because we just don't, it doesn't matter. We can't be biased, you know what I mean? And even as adults, like, if the child is able to now as an adult tell your mom or dad that yes, this person is right, or you are blah blah blah, it's still as an adult it's better, because at least they're developed to understand the dynamics, and if they do now have children, they understand all the factors that play into it. But it's just like at the end of the day, when they children and they don't understand all of that, then it just is what it is. And it's like, I don't like you talking about, that's my daddy, so that's still my dad, that's still my mom, and you're talking shit about that person. And it's just like, yeah, it's hard to hear. Even if they know it to be true, they still don't want to fucking hear that shit. With that being said, I know I've been running off my mouth for too long, so I'm out. Peace. Take it or leave it. 2 times.